Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of Software Inc. Alpha 9. So let's see, we actually had some good feedback in the actual comments for the last video. My apologies for some of the audio issues that we were having here. I kind of made some adjustments and I tweaked them just a bit too low, so I'll make sure I correct that here in the future, and definitely thank you for that feedback. So that just helps me make these videos better for you guys, and we'll continue on with these contracts here. So some good feedback. I'm going to test out one of the comments that was made on the video and everything about kind of over developing the actual contracts. So we're going to test that out, make sure that all that flows through well, we keep our reputation up. And kind of reading that feedback, I think I did just read into that wrong when I read the patch notes and everything. So here we go. Let's get this moving. Okay, so this should start going really quick. We might be able to start doing like 2 or 3 of these contracts at a time. Let's bump that to a 10. Let's get this developed. And cool, develop. So yeah, I see it starts at the negative 0.68. And let's see. We're going to promote it when it hits 0 and promote. Say yes. Okay. We have some time, so this doesn't necessarily have to be super priority, so we can get that down. We'll put some more design time in on our audio tool. Let's see if we can get cheesy audio out relatively soon. So it's going to be due today. 32 bugs fixed. That's good. And let's release it. Excellent. Here we go. Let's double check that. Outstanding, on time, no bugs. Hello. Now that is incredibly good feedback. Thank you very, very much. And that'll really get us moving along with these contracts. We'll get this revenue up and get things moving really well for us. So as previously stated in the comments before, let's see, Galen, let's see the overall skill set of these two programmers. I did get some names in the comments, and thank you for those. I'll definitely get you added in here. So let's see, job satisfaction, team compatibility. No. Really, really good programmer, don't get me wrong. Let's take a look at these skill sets. Pick a new job. Yep. Close that out. Galen. Okay. And we're doing pretty good overall on our stats here. So I know they just got off work, so some of the job satisfaction, that says they get more stressed out. As you can see, the place is dirty. We definitely need to call in a cleaner. Let's see, I think move this over here. Let's take a look at I was hoping it would give a different screen for it. So base skill is really good. You know what, I like the more well-rounded programmer here. We are going to change the name on this one. So welcome to the company. Well, if I could hit the keys right, that'd be great. There we go, Thorn. Welcome to our company. Done. Oh, is it one of those where I need to close? Nope. Details, change name. Okay, I'm hoping that's not. Let's make sure this actually, there we go, okay. Just got to close this screen and bring it back. I remember that from previous playthroughs and other from other YouTubers that are out there. So here we go. Let's see if we can grab another contract while the day's running out to the end. Embedded system, code units 1 through 5. Let's see what we got. Good income. Oh, an embedded system. Oh, do you think we could do that's a lot. Let's do that one. We'll grab this one. Let's see, we're going to do a clock and a thermostat for the pit shop. Here we go. We're going to accept that work. That'll start tomorrow when everyone comes in. Let's let this rock and roll. And we'll make this a 10. Okay, see if we, oh, and we'll hire a cleaner real quick, call cleaning. That should make them happy about the environment, since we did see some complaints about that. Here we go. Oh, so we hammered out almost, what, 0.35 of that code in just the last 2 hours. So yeah, we should definitely be able to hammer out the rest of this. And beautifully done. Okay, oh, we need to call in IT. Do that real quick. Okay, let's let this roll. We'll skip, jump to the next day. Cool, we got that. And we're gonna release here. Yep, let's release that. Beautifully done. Okay, so we're up to 70,000. We're gonna need to crank out a couple more of these to get this done. So our quality right now is bad on our audio tool. We're gonna have to do some peer reviews. We'll let this design get up really, probably decently green. I mean, we don't have to do something that's outstanding initially. We need to get our name out there and get a product rolling so we can start to develop a bit of a fan base, and we can go from there. So here we go. Let's do 13,000. I'm good with that. Oh, hello. Chicken dump, you got it. Logistics application. So no artists needed, just designers and programmers. We will take that for 15,000. What's this one? Code units. You know what? Let's take them both. Let's see how we do. We're going to jump these to a 10 each, and we'll jump to the next day. Here we go. Let's see how well we do hammering this out. Oh, speed that up. Why aren't they in yet? Okay. Come on. I love watching it when how they prioritize, kind of mixing things back and forth. Develop. There we go. Oh yeah. 0.5, 0.6. We'll take care of this really easily. No code fix them. And excellent. Promote and promote. We'll let them bug fix those. It's doing great. We are going to call in cleaning one more time. Let them come in. There we go. Now when they come in, it'll be nice and clean. And it's November of 1982. So let's see. Ooh, stress level is really high. Room is boring. Ooh, 80%. Okay. Actually, let's. Ooh, I almost skipped. That would have been bad. I would have been late on these. 14, release 14. Oh, that's 12, huh? Excellent. We've got awesome $92,000 right now. Our reputation's going up. Let's see if we need to call in maintenance in here. Paintings, 55. How are these doing? That's 89. 96. Yeah, we'll call maintenance in just to make sure everything's good. How are these computers doing as well? 91. I know we called IT a couple minutes ago in the video, so 89 and 91. So yeah, our computers are doing good. We don't need to call IT. I think maintenance might be the last little bit. And you know what? Maybe let's throw another picture on the wall for them. Give them a little more decor. Where was that picture? There it is. I knew I saw it just a second ago. Put it right there. And you know what? For a little bit of socialization, let's put that right there. Really close to that. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. I'm gonna put this picture on the, no, because it'll block this. If I put the water cooler here, even though water coolers aren't that big, it'll probably yell at me because, well, actually, let's do first things first. We'll move this to right there. Let's move the water cooler to right there, and see, it's gonna yell because they can't get to the server because this water cooler is huge. So anyway, let's move this back over here. You know, let's do it that way. That means they'll stand right here. They won't stand like almost on him while he's working. And they can still get to the heater over here. So we should be good that way. We're probably going to expand here soon. The actual office, we'll see if we can actually build out some offices for everybody. And also look at building probably our first server room as we get closer to this audio tool being done and going through all of its peer reviews and the bug fixes and everything. That way we'll have to work with marketing and getting that, starting to get our name out there for it. So here we go. See if that helps satisfy the stress level that we had going on. And, oh, let's grab some contracts before I roll into the next day. So we'll let time move a little bit while we're doing this. And 15,000, yes please. This logistics app, yes please. Okay, we'll grab those two. Do that and that. Okay, clear all those, and we will, oh, maintenance, it's coming, so there we go. Once they roll away, ooh, we got some salary increases. Thorn, you want 274, and you want 304 for 89,000. You know what? I like making people happy, so here are your pay increases. Usually only if we're on the verge of bankruptcy will if they are requesting 300. I mean, if we were really running low on cash and I was trying to save as much as I could, I would really draw this down. And you can just do that by, like, if they're, let's see, Marsha's requesting 304. I know their current salary is 38. All you have to do is just go and drag this down to whatever you want it to be, and you can reduce that. So I could give roughly a, what is that? Was it $170? Yeah. So $170 increase as opposed to 304. But you know what? Let's bring that back to where it was. I'll give them what they're asking for. We've got cash right now. I like keeping morale high. We'll work with that. So there we go. We're gonna hammer out the design of these. That should be another 30 grand. That's fantastic. Develop, develop. Here we go. Excellent. We are actually probably going to throw a parking lot in here once we get these done. That way they can actually drive in. When there's a parking lot, they will actually stay a little bit later, depending if they're hardworking, because they can actually commute and take care of things that they're on their own that way. So here we go. Promote that one. Promote this one. Start bug fixing them. Yeah, we'll solve the whole noise issue as soon as we get those offices built. And that'll probably be coming here in the first part of 1983. Cool. Last day for bug fixes. Yeah, we know there's noise. And it's going to get dirty. Okay, oh, someone's stressed. And that's why we have the water cooler. Now we'll pause here real quick. 2725. Let's release that. Release that. Excellent. 106,000. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go into some quick development here. We're going to build out, let's see, I think we're going to throw some offices off the back and we'll put a parking lot over here. So let's go into the development mode. I've learned the hard way, a lot of times it's better to start with the parking lot, because there's always a gap. So I actually know, it just means I know I can scoot out about another 3 spaces in the build as we potentially put in like a canteen and give them a place to eat and kind of the break room and everything that way. So we can extend this off a little bit, clear that gap that way, and then maybe build some offices off the back for everyone. Put a door here, kind of thing. So let's see what that looks like. We're gonna, ooh, there's part of the new. That's actually part of the new release that came out for Alpha 9.9.1. They actually let you tear down walls between rooms, which is fantastic. Before, you just had to merge the rooms and then you could work with it that way, but it was a bit of a pain. So let's go out this way. Yep. We're going to throw another thing this way. Okay. Take the clock. We're going to move you here. Let's go grab a door. Do we just want an open casing? I'm thinking, nah, because this will essentially turn into like a reception area. Let's put, oh, we could do some basic offices down here. Make them 4x4. Just leave a kind of a little hallway down here. Make this the break room. Give them a place to sit. Some food. We can look at doing that. Let's do this. So we'll put a door here. If you hold down the shift key as you're putting elements in, like windows or doors or chairs, the shift key will let you duplicate the same thing again. So that's how I didn't have to go back and select the door again. So here we go, there's that. And see, this is the other thing too, as you can get really creative with your designs. As you add new walls, only the existing architecture keeps that design. That can be a pain sometimes, but then you can also get really clever where you go brick to maybe vinyl, and you can really start to make some unique designs, like similar how like a lot of the homes, at least here on the Eastern Shore, will have brick face and then vinyl on the side. So it kind of works out nice. You can get really clever with everything. What do we have here? Temperatures will fluctuate in the room. Oh, yeah, because what knocked that down? Our vent is gone. Oh, I put a wall on. Vents can only go on exterior walls. So when I put this room off the back, we lost the vent that was here. That's one of those things. That's why I do like these little messages that pop up. They can sometimes be annoying, but a lot of times it works out really nice. I'll show you when you're forgetting something that, you know, they get a little upset about. So we'll put that right there. Now the room won't fluctuate temperature. Okay, so we're going to move vending machine into here. You'll move the coffee into here. We're going to put looks like a picnic table. There it is. That is gigantic. Why do I not remember it being that big? Okay, we're just going to put a table and some chairs. Put something, let's say, right here in the corner. Oh, see, I didn't hold down the shift key. We'll do 1, 2 there. Grab some regular plastic chairs, put them there, put there, put there. That gives, well, we only have 3 people, but that gives 5 places to sit. We're going to throw a light at the top, light the room up. Boom. Now we got some light. And let's put a window in real quick. That's this one. Large window. I wouldn't want to make the break room like that completely lit, but we're going to do, let's see, 1, 2. We need to put a heater and a vent in here to make sure everyone is happy and they're not. It's cold in the room. The break room's like 30 degrees. They get all mad. Okay, so we've got that. So we got places to sit. That'll be a canteen. We can actually label the room. You can actually limit the room usage. So as you start to build out meeting rooms, as you want just your designers in certain rooms, that's how you can kind of make some more customized desks for your different people. You can just say, hey, designers go in this room. And then you don't have multiple teams and different tasks. There's other elements I can show you down here that you can put at the desk that will help boost their skill set at the same time. So we will make this the canteen. And then your actual room labels, you can put them on here. So this is canteen. If they don't have a label, it's any use. So you can kind of work with that and really see what you have things set to. And then you can actually get into team assignments that only certain teams can use a specific room. And that's when you can get things can get really interesting at that point. Only because when you do that, if you mislabel something, like I have before, I set up an entire floor of a previous playthrough that I was doing for a specific team, and it turned out that I eliminated them from using it, and they all just stood down in the lobby and didn't do any work for, I think, about a day or two before I realized that I did what I did. And yeah, it was wonderful. I felt pretty dumb doing that, but hey, sometimes that's the nature of having fun and building these rooms out, is you can kind of do some silly things, and hey, learn from the mistakes and keep moving on. So we'll build out these separate rooms. Beep. Go like that. These are going to be kind of tiny initially. We can always expand later. So that will give us some dedicated office space for everybody. And we're going to say limit the use of this one to programmers, this one to programmers. Oh. And see, even though I just right clicked on these rooms, it's not selecting the room first. This room was selected, so that's why when I right clicked on them, it actually set this one. We're not going to limit the use of this one. We'll say anyone. And let's see, because what'll happen is if I set all of these to programmers, Rick, the founder, since he, depending on what job he's on, will dictate whether he goes in this room or not. So if I leave one set to any and the other two to, you know what? I'm not, should I worry about it? Nah, I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I'm really not going to worry about it and get ultra specific with it. So in here, as I was talking about before, so as you can see, telephone here, you can see the marketing skill set, the work boost that takes place with it. Marketing gets really boosted by the phone. Drawing pad, obviously, for artists. Calculator, programmer's best friend. So you see there's a boost for the programmers. You can also see there's some benefit for the other the designers and the artists. I mean, so you can actually see that it can help other things. The inbox is the most generic. It actually kind of gives you a nice little bump to each one. So if you have rooms that are set to kind of just anybody, you can actually work with that and just put an inbox in there, and it gives a minor boost. It's not as much as like if you had your programmers working with a calculator. So that's kind of the benefit we have there. I'm probably going to put the calculator with all three desks because that's the majority of the time we're spending is on development. So we will put these here and get that boost for programming. Okay, let us put a light in these rooms real quick. We're gonna go shift. Oh shoot, I did it again. It goes here, there, and there. Get rid of that one. Because the light is over the computer, the staff can't get to it. It is a bit annoying that it works out that way, but it is just, it's kind of one of those things where it is what it is. Okay, now they can at least get into their offices. I'm going to put, we have light. I'll put a window, and a window. And we need temperature control. Let's go back here. 1, 2, 3. And then we will, oh, I'm actually going to need to move them, I believe. Where did I put this before? I'm going to need to put the vent. Can I move this here? Yep, I think I can. Right over their head, and then we can put the vent here, and that solves the room. Perfect. So we'll just switch these real quick. And you just got to kind of work with what errors that it's throwing at you as you're building out your rooms. Make sure you have things taken care of. They will complain a lot if the rooms are cold. There we go. So there's each of the rooms. One of the other things we can, do we have space for it? We technically do have space for it. There is a bookshelf in here. This actually gives a nice skill boost for the room. So if we put this, oops, not there. No, that's not what I wanted. Resume. Right there. And right there and right there. So surprisingly, that doesn't block the actual door. So I could actually take this and just half the grid down a good bit, and then we can move these to the side a bit more, and it would give a little bit of space. It's probably the better thing to do just from an aesthetic standpoint, because I hate that it blocks the door. That looks, is that lined up? Yeah, actually that is. Oh, I'm kind of surprised at that. That angle was kind of hard to see. There we go. Okay, so we have dedicated rooms for everybody. We still have the one bathroom. For right now, that should be fine. We have room to expand for another employee here when it comes time. That would look good there. And let's see. Oh, we can also color the rooms. We'll need to do the outside real quick. So let's... Selecting the room sometimes can be fun. Exterior, we're going to go with the brick. And there we go. Exterior, brick, apply. Yeah. Oh, sometimes selecting the room can be a gem. There we go. Exterior, brick. Really? Come on. There we go. Whew. That was a pain. That was kind of a pain to watch too. Okay, so that should be the entire exterior. We'll need to change the color. Oh, in this room too. Exterior brick. We will change, oh, where is it? Room colors, exterior. Oh, actually, you know what? What color was the exterior over here? I actually don't remember. So 802A22. A22. Do this here real quick. Oh. Color 802A22. Apply. Oh, is there a select all? Haha. Color exterior 802. Apply. There we go. That was significantly less painful. Okay, so we got our basic offices. Fantastic. We can get a bit more creative in its coloring if we need to. Let's put a door over here just so we have another way to get into the offices. Actually, we'll just do an open casing. Oh, let's fix this grid. Reset the grid. Go like that. There we go. And we can throw a window. Oh, 2 updates available to us. Excellent. There we go. Okay. Oh, and even the hallways. It is good to have heat in the hallways. Granted, it's not really going to complain too much, but as they walk through, they can, especially with this being open, this would probably handle the heat and everything, but we'll work with it. So let's take that. Let's get this into a good. Ooh, look at that. I really like that. So, excellent. Okay, here we go. Now let's get back to this. That's pretty good for the build. We've got our offices built out. We've got a break room area. And then we have, this will be a reception. Well, actually, let's move this water cooler. One last thing to move. We'll put it right there. Because that can go in front of a window and that won't bother anything. So here we go. Oh, and we're going to grab some more contracts. Let's see what we have. Logistics app. Love it. 0.72. 0.73. Cool. We're going to make this one a 10. That one a 6. And what? Why not? Make both 10s. Cool. And there we go. We'll speed this up. Let's get this moving. So that should take care of the noise issue that everyone was all upset about. So they can all work and do their thing. We're going to say develop, develop. Okay, now they're all working. That should make everyone happy. They will all carpool now. And we'll call in a cleaner. Call cleaning. And we are ready to promote. And promote. Excellent. So, yeah, we spent a little cash. We're still at 85,000. We're doing good that way. Yeah, they will. If they're hard workers, you're going to see that they will get stressed out because they'll stay later. Thorn's sick right now, which shouldn't be too bad. We can still hammer out the development, the bugs here. So hopefully Thorn feels better. We'll release that and release that. Excellent. Okay. So we are good there. Okay, so let's go take a, 2 months, 3, we have art in there as well. But see, as your reputation goes up, now we're at 4 stars here, you can see that we're starting to get a $34,000 contract. I don't have any artists currently, so the art units piece could be interesting. Should we try to take it on? Because technically Rick can work on art. He can work on anything, and he's overall, his base skill is great. So should we give it, you know what? Let's do it. I say let's do it. Okay, so we're going to design that. Yep, let's grab that one. I'm not going to grab 2 for this one just because this one is a little bit longer. We'll see how everything goes with that, see what the art skill is, and maybe we'll hire another art person. We can bring them in. We're doing really good on cash, so let's get this moving. So, and let's throw 10 on that. Okay. So it said 2 months. There's 2 days per month, 4 days. That's kind of where that rolls into everything. So let's see. Jump to the next day. It looks like we're not doing too bad on this. And let's let this get a little bit higher. I like it. Go. Okay. I know I'm not really good at art, so it's gonna scream at me that things could be an issue. It's diminishing because I'm not good at 2D code. So let's see. Now the fun part is we're gonna overcode it because of the art side of everything. Well, maybe not. That's actually staying pretty equal. Let's jump this to the next day. Ooh, I like that that's staying close. Yeah, we're gonna overcode a little bit. We'll let the art get to complete and then we'll move it on to debugging. And there we go, promote. Okay, that'll give us a day's worth of debug. Excellent. I'm liking this. Okay, we're coming close to the end. Let's release that. Ooh, satisfactory quality. Okay, let's take a quick look. Let's see what we had bug-wise on this. I know the art was probably, ooh, see, because it's satisfactory. We lost a little bit of reputation on that. So let's take a look at what our satisfactory. Wow, there were still 93 bugs. Whew. Okay, that'll definitely do it. Okay, still not too shabby. We still made 33,000 on that one, so can't complain too much. And here we go. We'll throw this work at it. That's a 1 month and a 1 month. We can work with both of those. Get our reputation back up. Next and go. And 10. Let's get this design moving. Develop that. Ooh. It's been a while since I haven't had both designs done in one day. And promote. See if we can hammer out this one. It's we won't get through it today. We're gonna get close, but we won't get all the way. Okay, one employee went on vacation. That's fine. We definitely know it's not our guy, or the founder at least. Oh, I need to promote this. It's not quite there. Gotta get some of the bugs fixed. Oh wow, release that and release this. Oof. Okay. Let's check that out. That one was really off. What happened with this one? 66 bugs. Huge unfinished penalty. I know I didn't have the code done. How front was that? We had a lot of bugs. An embedded system. We've done embedded systems before. I wonder what we needed on. Oh, one of our developers is out. Vacation. Duh. It said that right in the beginning. So, well, anyway, so that is actually probably a really good spot to stop here. We've got good money in the bank, 132,000. We've built out our offices for everybody. We're gonna send in some cleaners here. And we built out a canteen so they have a place to go and kind of relax, sit down if they need to. Also, the water cooler's there for their stress levels. So yeah, things are moving well. We're gonna probably hold off on maybe a contract or two here. See if we can get this design up. See if we can get into the actual development of that in the next episode. And we definitely welcome Thorn to the company, and we'll see how we're gonna probably throw some education at some people here in the next episode as well, since we're gonna kind of just wait on the actual audio tool to develop more in that phase. We can potentially look at hiring an artist. That will definitely help as we do more of the art contracts, things in that regard, and we can really see those numbers and not have as many bugs and make sure these contracts go out well. We can also look at. We will need to eventually look at. We'll probably go down one level, and it's the actual office design. We'll build out a place to start printing our software that we're developing. That way we can distribute them out. We'll have to call in a courier to actually pick up the software and bring it to the stores so that people can actually buy the audio tool, and we'll move on from there. But we're going to work on getting back that 4th star. These contracts that we just completed are definitely going to help there, and we will see you in the next episode.